In previous episode, we journeyed through the dawn of Mithila, a land of legends and ancient wisdom, and witnessed the transformation. From 100 to 600 AD, Mithila evolved, shaped by new rulers and a flourishing of arts and culture. Powerful dynasties emerged, leaving their mark on the region. Mithili music began to flourish, and artistic expressions blossomed. Mithila became a center of learning, nurturing scholars and fostering the growth of Sanskrit literature. Gap 2s. Between the 7th and 12th centuries AD, Mithila had its golden age. This era marked a significant transformation in the region's history, characterized by remarkable advancements in various fields. The period was not just a timeline, but a testament to the flourishing of human intellect and creativity. This area, now part of Bihar and Nepal, was a major center for knowledge, art, and culture. The geographical expanse of Mithila played a crucial role in its development, providing a fertile ground for the exchange of ideas and cultural practices. The rivers and fertile plains facilitated trade and communication, making Mithila a melting pot of diverse influences. Mithila wasn't just a place on the map, it was a lively hub of thinking and artistic expression. The streets of Mithila were filled with the sounds of merchants, the sights of artists at work, and the vibrant energy of a society deeply engaged in intellectual pursuits. Markets were not only centers of commerce, but also venues for the exchange of ideas and artistic inspiration. Powerful families like the Karnatas helped creativity blossom. The Karnata dynasty, with its patronage of the arts and scholarship, played a pivotal role in fostering an environment where creativity could thrive. Their support extended to various forms of artistic expression, from literature and music to painting and sculpture. This time saw famous scholars, growing philosophical schools, and the start of artistic traditions that lasted for years. Scholars like Vachaspati Mishra and Udayanacharya made significant contributions to philosophy and logic, while the Mithila school of painting began to take shape, leaving a lasting legacy in the world of art. The medieval period in Mithila wasn't just about political stability and a good economy. It was a time when the intellectual and cultural life of the region reached new heights. The economic prosperity provided the necessary resources for the patronage of arts and education, creating a symbiotic relationship between wealth and cultural development. It was a time of great intellectual and creative growth. Intellectual gatherings were common, where scholars debated and discussed various philosophical and scientific ideas. Artists and performers found ample opportunities to showcase their talents, contributing to a rich cultural tapestry that defined the era. The rulers knew how important knowledge was and supported it. They understood that the prosperity of their kingdom was closely tied to the intellectual and cultural achievements of their people. By providing patronage to scholars and artists, they ensured that Mithila remained a beacon of knowledge and creativity. They generously helped scholars, artists, and poets, allowing them to achieve great things. This support led to the creation of numerous works of art and literature that have stood the test of time. The manuscripts and paintings from this period are not just historical artifacts, but also symbols of the enduring legacy of Mithila's golden age. This video explores the amazing history of medieval Mithila. We will delve into the various aspects that made this period so remarkable, from the political and economic structures to the intellectual and artistic achievements that defined the era. We'll look at how power worked, the brilliance of its intellectual achievements, and the energy of its cultural life. The interplay between political power and cultural patronage created a unique environment where creativity and knowledge could flourish. Come with us as we travel back in time to discover the legacy of this amazing period. Through this journey, we will uncover the stories of the people who made Mithila a center of excellence and learn how their contributions continue to inspire us today. The Karnata dynasty played a huge role in shaping Mithila's future during this time. Their influence was not just limited to political and military achievements, but extended deeply into the cultural and intellectual realms. The Karnatas were instrumental in transforming Mithila into a hub of learning and artistic expression, a legacy that would endure for centuries. Coming to power in the late 7th century AD, the Karnatas started a time of peace and prosperity. This period was marked by stability and growth, allowing the people of Mithila to thrive. The Karnata rulers were known for their administrative acumen and their ability to maintain harmony within their kingdom. They implemented policies that promoted economic growth, agricultural development, and trade, which in turn led to an increase in the standard of living for their subjects. Their rule, lasting over 200 years, saw a huge increase in intellectual and artistic activities. The Karnatas were patrons of scholars, artists, and poets, providing them with the resources and support they needed to pursue their work. This patronage led to a flourishing of literature, music, and visual arts in Mithila. The region became known for its vibrant cultural scene, attracting talent from all over the Indian subcontinent. King Nandadeva, who started the Karnata dynasty, was a wise and skilled ruler. His vision for Mithila was one of prosperity and enlightenment. He understood the importance of knowledge and culture in building a strong and resilient society. Under his leadership, the foundations were laid for a kingdom that would be remembered for its contributions to art and learning. He built the base for a strong and successful kingdom. His efforts in fortifying the kingdom's defenses and establishing a robust administrative system ensured that Mithila remained secure and well-governed. This stability provided the perfect environment for cultural and intellectual pursuits to flourish. The Karnata rulers weren't just conquerors and administrators. They were visionaries who recognized the power of knowledge and culture in shaping a society. They believed that true strength came not just from military might, but from the intellectual and artistic achievements of their people. They were big supporters of art and learning. The Karnatas invested heavily in the construction of temples, libraries, and schools. These institutions became centers of learning and creativity, where scholars and artists could come together to share ideas and inspire each other. The Karnata rulers themselves were often patrons of the arts, commissioning works of literature, music, and visual art that reflected the rich cultural heritage of Mithila. They knew a kingdom's real wealth wasn't just its money, but also the smarts and culture of its people. The Karnatas understood that a society's true value lay in its intellectual and cultural achievements. They encouraged the pursuit of knowledge and the expression of creativity, believing that these were the keys to a prosperous and enlightened society. They created many learning centers and invited scholars from all over to their court. These centers of learning became renowned for their academic excellence, attracting students and scholars from far and wide. The Karnata rulers provided generous funding for these institutions, ensuring that they had the resources they needed to thrive. With their support, Mithila saw a revival of Sanskrit learning. The Karnatas were passionate about preserving and promoting the ancient language of Sanskrit. They supported the study of classical texts and encouraged the creation of new works in Sanskrit. This revival of Sanskrit learning had a profound impact on the intellectual and cultural life of Mithila. Scholars came to the region, drawn by the generous support and the exciting intellectual environment. The Karnata court became a vibrant hub of intellectual activity, where scholars could engage in lively debates and discussions. This exchange of ideas led to new discoveries and innovations, further enhancing the reputation of Mithila as a center of learning. The Karnatas also helped regional languages and literature grow. They recognized the importance of linguistic diversity and supported the development of regional languages and literature. This support led to a rich literary tradition in Mithila, with works being produced in multiple languages. This open approach to knowledge made Mithila a shining light of learning, attracting scholars and students from many different backgrounds. The Karnata's commitment to education and culture created a legacy that would endure for generations, making Mithila a beacon of intellectual and artistic achievement. Medieval Mithila had a special way of governing, a mix of central control and local power. The Karnata kings, while having the highest power, knew local governing was important. They split their kingdom into different administrative areas, each led by a governor. These governors were in charge of keeping peace, collecting taxes, and carrying out the king's orders in their areas. But the king's power wasn't absolute. They ruled with a council of ministers and advisors. This council included learned brahmanas, people from important merchant groups, and influential local leaders. This system made sure that different parts of society had a voice in decisions. Mithila's rulers knew that a stable and successful kingdom needed a balance between central authority and local power. This system created unity and cooperation between different groups, helping the whole kingdom. Mithila's intellectual contributions during this time were truly amazing. The region, located in present-day Terai of Nepal and Bihar, India, was a hub of scholarly activity and philosophical inquiry. It was a place where ideas flourished and intellectual debates were a common sight. The scholars of Mithila were known for their rigorous approach to learning and their dedication to the pursuit of knowledge. The region became a top center for studying Nyaya, one of the 6 schools of Indian philosophy. Nyaya, which means logic or rule, is a school of thought that emphasizes logical reasoning and epistemology, the study of knowledge. The scholars of Mithila were particularly drawn to Nyaya because of its systematic approach to understanding the world and its emphasis on rational thought. The Mithila school of Nyaya, known for its strong logical reasoning and studies of knowledge, became famous all over India. This fame was not just due to the intellectual rigor of its scholars, but also because of the innovative methods they employed in their studies. They developed new techniques for logical analysis and argumentation, which set them apart from other schools of thought. Scholars from this school made big contributions to logic, the study of knowledge, and metaphysics. Their work laid the foundation for many later developments in Indian philosophy. They explored complex questions about the nature of reality, the limits of human knowledge, and the principles of logical reasoning. Their contributions were not just theoretical, but also had practical implications for various fields, including law, ethics, and theology. Among the many bright minds of this time, Gangesha Upadhyaya stands out. He was a towering figure in the history of Indian philosophy and is often credited with revitalizing the Nyaya school. His work brought a new level of sophistication to the study of logic and understand knowledge, not just in Mithila, but across India. It marked a turning point in the history of Indian philosophy and set the stage for many later developments. The Navya Nyaya school became known for its rigorous approach to logical analysis and its emphasis on clarity and precision in argumentation. The Mithila school of Nyaya drew students and scholars from far away. People came from all over India to study with the renowned scholars of Mithila. The school became a melting pot of ideas, where students and teachers engaged in lively debates and discussions. This intellectual exchange enriched the scholarly community and led to many new insights and discoveries. They had lively debates and discussions, expanding the limits of knowledge and improving their arguments through careful logical thinking. These debates were not just academic exercises, but were seen as a way to get closer to the truth. The scholars of Mithila believed that through rigorous debate and logical analysis, they could uncover the underlying principles of reality and gain a deeper understanding of the world. The intellectual energy of this time made Mithila's reputation as a top learning center in India solid. The contributions of the Mithila school of Nyaya had a lasting impact on Indian philosophy and continue to be studied and appreciated to this day. The legacy of Mithila's scholars is a testament to the power of intellectual inquiry and the enduring value of logical reasoning. But all golden ages come under threat. In the next episode, we will explore the challenges that faced Mithila during the period of invasions by Mughals and Gorkhas, and how the region navigated through turbulent times to preserve its unique cultural identity. Want to blow your mind with amazing facts? Subscribe to Know Easy for daily doses of such interesting videos. Like our videos and hit that notification bell for more incredible discoveries.